Okay, start recording. This is the first run that I'm doing. Hopefully everything's okay. So, custom rally 12 stage, group 2, Finland, dry. Yeah. Show rules, category rules. Custom rally, none, no restart shoes, that's fine. No ghost, that's fine. We'll turn it off. Sure it's off. In-game timing, yeah, we're not doing, what's it, timing, because I can't be bothered to set up splits for real time when I'm only doing one run. So, Nakamaru, reverse. I think I'm just going to let it choose, and if it's rain, change it to something else. So we'll check the what's it's after. Lampy, Palace, Palisar, Lucilla, Lucilla, Carilla. Doesn't have to be in order anymore, but I'm going to do it in order. So fog, fog, afternoon, fog, sunset, fog, afternoon, fog, morning. Okay, all dry weather conditions. That is good. Next, in group 2, we'll be starting in the esky, and then we're just going to work our way through and see one run on each of the cars, and then I'll just pick whichever car I'm going to use, which might just be fun or might be, I mean, I've been using the esky forever, as you can see by the distance, for speed runs. To be first ever running in the Mini. The Montana used a little bit, didn't really like that. But yeah. Let's go. Delve into it. God, it's going to be weird. Right, so off ghosts. Oh. Options. Audio. Please don't invalidate my run for... You gotta have hearable audio. I had it turned down the other day for something. Because the van's actually quite loud. This car is actually fast. I have to remember that. We are now into real cars again. So, well, we're into group 2 real cars, so still strange handling characteristics, especially since we're going to have a couple of front wheel drive cars. But other than that, yeah. I've been looking forward to this for a few months now, getting into actual cars. We're now going to be trying to do more runs a day, because I don't want to be playing this for too long. So I'm going to try and do more runs a day if I can, because we are going to get faster. The only ones I might not be able to do more runs a day on are things like Germany. But we're also getting to the summer, and it's not going to be too long, only a few more weeks before the clocks change, and Tuesdays no longer become a thing for me, streaming. So, because I'll be cycling, so Tuesdays aren't a thing to grind, certainly not to grind out runs on this. Yeah. And then I've been doing Monday Minecraft, Wednesday walk-ups. That's going to be interesting, because I won't have that day in between, actually. I might have to move walk-ups. We'll see. I suppose it doesn't really matter, because it's just whatever I want to do. It's mostly just making sure that I do play everything, because this is my backup of if I don't know what to do. And I cannot remember how to drive real cars. It's been that long. Oh shit. Fuck. Yes, these are actually going to be real submissions, and I am going to hold some world records for a while, till anyone can be bothered to come down and beat me at these categories. Which I feel like most players who are any decent can beat me. I mean, I'm last on most leaderboards in this game. But I'm going to have a bunch of world records. I'm going to be absolutely rigging it out. I'm not going to go for the individual records though. I would have every leaderboard, but I'm not going for it. I don't like... When games have got in-game leaderboards, I don't really care for speedrun.com. Oh yeah, want to repair. We do want to repair. There was a time where I really well knew how to drive this car around here because it was pretty much all I was doing with the gr2 career speedruns. But it's been such a long time since I drove the Esky at all, because all I've done is drive this competition. Not this competition, this challenge. And weeklies and dailies. I might have to see how much time I've got. Hoping this doesn't take too long, because I had to go shops on the way home because it's my birthday tomorrow, so I had to do the classic thing of buying everyone at work things. It's my birthday, buy me things. Ah, shit. This is also the bit where the numbers for the cars aren't going to make any sort of sense, because I will have driven most of these cars. Whereas before in the vans and stuff, it was like either I hadn't driven them or I'd driven them very little. So you could actually notice the numbers go up. Also, the numbers won't I won't be able to see the numbers because I'm not doing time trial as well. So it will show me events and stuff, but yeah. But yeah, we're gonna have some distance. There's gonna be probably some funny ones. The only one that I'm guaranteeing is Group 4, Japan. In the dry, will be done at night with the initial D car. That's the only one I can guarantee, and I'm going to change things around. Everything else, there could be some funny ones. There could be some terrible cars for tracks, you know. Could be in Australia with a car that's got a ludicrously low top speed but really good handling, and in Finland with a car that can't turn. But if I want to say that I have played everything in this game, completed all the content, then I feel like I have to do a drive with every car in the game. So the only thing we're going to be missing is Das Überspeedbahn, because there's 16 categories in this, 8 countries, and then a wet and a dry, and Das Überspeedbahn is in Group B, unavailable. Well, no, there's 17 Group B cars. So 16 categories, 17 Group B cars. One had to go. I was thinking, thing is, I haven't driven any of the Group B cars enough for me to go, I've driven that car, you know? Like, I could drop the Esky and say, you know what, I've realistically driven this car, speed ran it that many times. Group 5, sorry, Group 5? Group 3. Group 3 I can do the rotary 3 and be fine with that. Group 4 I can probably do the turbo brick, I've driven that a fair bit. But this is where the challenge really heats up, that's the thing. This is where it gets to the point where laying down a good time is actually a thing. You know. We only have to clean the car, but it does affect your top speed. I think second gear starts is probably the best bet. This game is beautiful, isn't it? Shit. Yeah, if I ever come back to actually fight for one of these, I will of course just run everything in the morning. As it is the superior time to drive. But it's going to be fun to like have to battle fog and everything except for rain, because we'll have to put that off. And then we'll have to battle rain in the next run, you know. It's going to be absolute front moving in, it's rainy season in Finland. It's not too unrealistic, to be fair, that it would be raining for every rally, I suppose. Don't know. Certainly Rally England, it could rain for 3 days in a row. but at the same time Rally England could also have the sunshine, bright sunshine like this in the afternoon, having piddled it down in the morning so much that there's puddles on the ground, and then it'd be completely bone dry in the afternoon after tea. Whew. I'm going to be improving some of these times, I suppose, as well. Do it backwards, but this time you can't see. Floor it. Damn it. The nicest thing about these speedruns, because they're in game time, you can take a break between and not worry about your real-time numbers. It's so good. Get the car washed nicely. This is the first one where it doesn't feel that long since I've done it, because it's actually, I think, less than a month since I did it in the vans. Which is the first one. Other than maybe I got logging truck to the car quite quickly. I can't remember. That was pretty brutal because that was actually a long run. Because the Dakar's, the logging truck's slow as fuck. But then Dakar took ages. Tri-wheeler took a while. Then vans, we were into cars that could actually drive. So it started to be easier. I was able to push a little bit more. I was more able. I think the main thing with the vans was I was more able to confidently say how long each run would take. To be able to say, actually, yeah, I've got time to do the second one. Because it is pretty much just add 5 minutes and you get the time for rain. So I could do 2 runs in a day on a lot of days. And I did 3. But I did 3 on the weekend to grind all of them out. But at the same time, wasn't really as much as it needed to be. Because I hadn't played for a few weeks that week. Yeah, a few days that week. It's like, yeah, ground them out, but you know. Either way, hopefully it gets faster and faster and faster until we get to Group A. Then we'll see how I feel. Because I don't even know what I'll do after this. It'll depend what time I finish this, because if it takes me a full year, so I started doing this just after XWC, it takes me a full year to get round it. Then it'll be XWC time again. Don't know if I'm actually going any faster in this car than I was in the van, but it does feel like it. Feels more like I'm on the edge, but I think that might just be the car. That the van's actually better. Probably certainly will be once I get into the mini and then... Oh god, are we doing the mini next? Mini's second, isn't it? Fuck. The mini in the rain. Whose idea was this? Sod it. There's a lot of loading times. Well, mostly me texting people times, but... Oh, I need to give a race controller update. I was going to. Or did I? I'm going to give for a controller update again. If I haven't given a controller update, controller, fantastic. Absolutely loving it. Still super comfortable. Super grippy. Love it.
Does not matter to me if she's pretty. All counts is what she got at City Bank. Chase Manhattan, even
Shit.
give me power of attorney, and what's hers will be mine in perpetuity.
Just trying to stop one of my mates from spending more money on a game that hasn't come out yet. It's like, you bought the pre-order, you shouldn't have done that. Don't spend money on skins for a game that isn't even out. Otherwise you'll end up going, yeah, it kind of sucks, doesn't it? The worst one's when you spend money on the skins, then you find out actually it's kind of easy to get them. Or you get a load of premium currency. I have had friends do that before. They've bought skins on pre-order because they were a bit cheaper to pre-order the skins. Then you get in and you're like, oh, what do I spend all of this premium currency on? From what I remember, he didn't stop playing the game for about a year and a half. Like, pretty regular player, so probably was, in the end, worth it. But I stopped pre-ordering after I pre-ordered an MMO that I was super hyped about, played it, didn't really enjoy it. So it was like, I could have just played, could have paid way less for this, instead of, it was only 20 quid, it wasn't a lot. It wasn't like a huge pre-order thing, you know, like some of them. But I could have bought the game for a tenner instead, because I got the premium pack. So it's like, you know, but I stopped pre-ordering stuff after that. I was like, yeah, nah, not worth it. Pre-ordering's bad anyway. You don't know how the game's going to be. I won't even pre-order stuff that I know is going to be good. I think you could pre-order, like I'll buy early access. Early access is fine as long as it's actual developers. That, like, early access for something from a AAA publisher, no, because they've got the money to be able to bankroll it. But something like early access into indie games, as long as there's enough content to make it worth the purchase. So I was going to buy Driftwood, which is a skateboarding game, but one of my friends bought it for me. In fact, the same one I'm currently trying to dissuade from ordering stuff. She bought it up for me for Christmas. But I also bought a game called Drag, 20 quid. To be honest, for me, they could never update that game again, and I've got my money worth out of it. A couple of I think 100 and something hours. I don't know, about 50 hours I think actually. I don't think I hit 100 in it. But I completed everything that was in the base game, got all the achievements. I'm happy, you know. It wasn't a super expensive game. It didn't have a super amount of content in it. So early access is fine for me, but pre-ordering, no. I am going to raise the run length of Art of Rally by doing all of this, aren't I? I'm going to absolutely make it insane. Oh my god! How on earth did I survive that? How on bloody earth did I manage to survive? I think this is what we call, you know, fortunes reversing. All is equal in the end. You get lucky. Yeah, so far I've spent over a day doing these runs. I mean, it's going to be less because the actual in-game time is less. Like, this is going to be about 30 minutes. It's going to be about 38 minutes real recording time. But 30 in-game minutes. With the amount of runs I've got to submit, I think I'm going to end up with like nearly 100 hours. Probably not, because I think time-wise, I think I'm halfway through now. Now I've completed like logging, Dakar, tri-wheeler, and then the van is only as fast as a Group 2 car, I think. Maybe a bit faster, edging into Group 3. But shit.
At the last minute, Jane spots a problem.
30-14-054.
has been inspired. Joan sets out to prove that she's still a kid at heart. All of Jane's projects are complete. Jane gets an unexpected call. She'd better be careful. Meet
In the esky. Lovely.
Joan and Jane are in Brooklyn, New York. Jane and Joan are almost ready. Jane and Joan need a timeout.
Nice one.
Jane and Joan have to start putting their ideas into action. Jane
Cheers,
and
Tubbo.
Joan